Well, all right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dow here. Well, I'm sure that everybody's by now has pretty much done saw the Buffalo Bills football player collapse on the field. While I really feel bad for the guy, I do, but that's about all I can do. Is what trips me out about all this is this. You got all these secular people out here that have no fear of the creator universe, who don't live their lives in fear. But now all of a sudden you got everybody, including atheists, lesbians, homosexuals, the LBGDBEFGQP, MNO, whatever you call it, mafia. Now everybody wants to pray. Pray for Hamlin. Pray for him. Pray for him. Who are you going to pray to? And what are you going to pray for? Because if you don't have a life of prayer and you only talk to him whenever tragedy hits, if you're talking to him at all, will he answer you? Because I know a lot of you are going to get extremely disappointed when you hear that the Most High Yah says, when your calamity come up on you, I'm not going to hear you when you pray. I'm going to mock you, as a matter of fact. So who is everybody, all these secular people today, who is everybody praying to? You don't keep the commandments. You don't live nothing for the Most High. But anytime some type of tragedy hit, it just seems like that's the cliche word. Pray for them. Keep them in your prayers. What prayers? To who and to what God? I mean, it makes no sense to me. I mean, you ain't serving him. You really don't give a damn about him. You don't care about his, I'm talking about the real true creator. You don't care about his laws. You don't care about his statutes. You don't care about his commandments. You don't live your life. Let me quote you a scripture. Ecclesiastes 12:13. All right. Ecclesiastes 12:13. For let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God. Now let me define him. Almighty Yahweh. Some people call him Yahweh. Some people call him Yahuwah. But the creator of the universe, creator of everything, right? For let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, watch this part. Keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And what one religion out there that tells you, who said that they fear Almighty Yahweh, that tells you clearly you don't have to keep the commandments. I mean, that's an antichrist spirit, so how do you expect to be heard of him? All it is just words dripping off the edges of people's mouths and lips. When they just pray. It's just something to say. Pray for them. All these secular people, these people that don't live their lives for the Most High Yah, who live their lives for their own selfish self, but now all of a sudden everybody's praying, everybody praying. Come on, those of us in the know, we all know. We saw the spin when it was in, and with the news media and all these other people they jumped out in front of. We all know what's really going on. Yep, we all know it. And man, you ought to go out there on Facebook and see some of these statistics of these athletes falling out all over the world. More has fell out in the last couple of years all over the world than in the last 35 years. Oh, wow. I'm telling you. Well, looks like Pastor Dow's on the right side of history again. I think the problem is nobody really truly wants to hear from a preacher that's telling the truth. The level of attacks that's waged against me lets me know how deep the truth we represent. So we're in pretty good company. But this video is about who you praying to. And what is it, just a fictitious being? Is it just the air? Is it nobody? Is it your conscience? Because most of you ain't praying to the creator of the universe. You know you ain't. Just pray for them, pray for them, pray. Everybody get all the fuzzy. Pray, pray. See, they do this stuff all the time. All the time. And what does it mean? And to what end? And to what purpose are your prayers? I'll tell you exactly what they are. Here's the truth. Your prayers are an abomination unto him. That's right. Yep. He cannot, with all of this emotionalism. When you ignore him, you live your life in you completely ignore him all your life, and then you want to jump on the secular bandwagon of the world. Just pray, pray, pray. I like to know, some of y'all secular people out there, tell me who y'all praying to. Wouldn't we all like to know? I want to know who you're praying to. I want to know who is answering these prayers. Well, I already know they're not going to be answered anyway, but who's answering? Who you praying to? Who are you really, truly praying to? Because we all would like to know. Because everybody's praying now. And you know just as well as I do that the whole world, life in wickedness, is under the control of the wicked one. So are you praying to the wicked one to be merciful? I want to know who everybody is praying to. Wouldn't we all like to know that? Let's see how this video goes today. Have a beautiful day. King coming.